welcome to my channel. I am the Blunt Reader. Thank you so much for stopping by and spending some time with me. It is greatly appreciated. The sun just decided to go away. That's cool. I don't know if that's a good sign that the sun just decided to go away or not, but you know, we back. Lights, camera, action. So this is going to be a pick a card reading to see what their intentions are for you. This could be a crush. This could be somebody you're already in a relationship with. This could be a friend, a family member, a business partner, whoever. Anybody that you want to know what their intentions are for you, then this is going to be the reading for you. But keep in mind that this is general, so it will not resonate with every single person who watches this video. With that being said, any information you need will be in the description box and pinned down in the comments below. Once you have focused your attention on the person or the people that you would like to know about, take a deep breath, allow a number or numbers to come to you. Go with what you feel. There's no right or wrong way to do this. Just whatever you feel, go with that. We are going from left to right, so this is section number 1, section number 2, section number 3, section number 4. So you can pause this video here if you need more time, but if you do not and you're ready to roll, then let's go ahead and get into this reading and see what Spirit has to say about your person. Group number 1, this is your message from Spirit about whoever you are thinking about. The first card says, what the hell are you waiting for? Get that shit done. In the back it says, if you are waiting for a sign, well, here it fucking is. So if you were looking for a sign to act on whatever this situation is, then this is your sign. This could definitely be something new since we have the new love card here. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. We also have the Sun, the Page of Wands, the Six of Swords, and the Seven of Swords. And in the back here we have insecure and improvement. So I feel like this situation could be in, you know, the very beginning stages. One, because we have new love, but we also have the Page of Wands. Pages represent children, but it's also something that's, you know, still fresh, still new, still young. It hasn't, there doesn't seem to be a lot of history between the two of you as far as a relationship goes, at least. What the hell are you waiting for? Get that shit done says that maybe you were a little bit hesitant, maybe because you were dealing with the Seven of Swords energy. This is trickery. This is manipulation, deception, somebody not being honest. This could also be about self-deception, but with the Six of Swords here, I feel like you are moving away from, you know, this person. You know, like, we don't have time for this manipulation. We don't have time for Mr. Red Shoes. We don't have time for Twinkle Toes. And so you're moving forward. You're moving away from whatever this dysfunction was, because that's what it feels like. And you're starting something new, something that leads to happiness with the Sun. The Six of Swords is you moving towards your happiness, doing what is best for you. We have improvement, because anything is going to be, well, not anything. This thing, however, is going to be an improvement from this Seven of Swords energy. So I do feel like you're moving in the right direction. And if you have been hesitant about a person because you're not sure about what their intentions are, you're not sure how they feel about you, you're not sure if they're just going to turn out to be another Twinkle Toes, then I feel like Spirit is saying that it's okay. Like, you can trust this situation. You are going to be fine in this situation. I feel like this new person is like a charmer, but not in the sense of like a player, like somebody who's just saying whatever they have to say to get what it is that they want. I don't feel that energy. I feel like this person is somebody who's more old school, more traditional. Like, they actually want to court you. Like, they may use that word court that, you know, you don't hear nobody say but old people. Somebody who wants to wine and dine you. They're not texting you, you know, what you doing 89 times a day. They're not like, you know, what is it that you like to do, or what do you do for fun, but then they don't ever plan anything. Like, no, I feel like this person is the type of person who's going to, you know, buy you flowers just because if you like flowers. They're going to be like, I'm going to pick you up at this time, so be ready. You know, like, are you available on this day? Yes, and then they plan an entire day for you. Like, that type of energy. A big improvement here. I feel like this is also going to be a situation where there is a lot of reciprocation. I feel like this person is also somebody who may sweep you off your feet. I don't know, it's a lot of little Cupid babies, whatever they're supposed to be, here. And I feel like this person is really going to charm the hell out of you. But again, I don't feel like it's insincere. Like, I don't feel like they're doing it just because they want the cookies. They're going to sweep you off your feet like, oh, girl ain't even got no shoes on. He done knocked the shoes off her feet.
Can't explain why your loving makes me weak.
Yeah, that's what I'm feeling. So I feel like it's really good energy here. I feel like a lot of passion too. A lot of passion. A lot of chemistry. Could be something that progresses quickly, but not necessarily in a bad way. You know, like, I don't feel like you're rushing into the situation. I just feel like this person does all the right things. And I also feel like they're very observant. And so they pay attention to the things that you say or the things that you don't say. They pay attention to what it is that you do in your free time, and they're going to use that to kind of woo you. But again, that's not necessarily a bad thing, because you want somebody who pays attention to you. Whatever it is that you feel that you've lacked in previous relationships, I feel like that's changing for you. And changing for the better for you. I'm hearing new heights. So this person could take you to new heights. I mean, they already done swept you off your feet. You don't have no shoes on. So you're comfortable with this person because you don't have shoes on. Like, I'm not taking my shoes off somewhere where I don't feel comfortable. He down on bended knee. Like, this is giving me all the 90s love songs vibes.
I'm down on bended knee.
He got a rose in his hand. I told you, somebody who may send you flowers just because that's something that you're into. Not everybody likes flowers though, but whatever it is that you like. Some edible arrangements. Possibly. I don't know what that is she got in this basket, but he comes bearing gifts. Oh, she's carrying the basket over her shoulder. Okay. Somebody who's coming to lighten your load. That's what I feel like, because she's carrying these baskets over her shoulder. And I feel like he's there to lighten her load, in a sense. Not that you can't do it yourself, but it's like, you've been doing it all this time by yourself. Let me help you. Let me assist. Like, I don't want to add to your problems. I want to help you through them. Like, I want to relieve some of the stress. An asset, not a liability. There you have it, group number one. I feel like you got something good coming to you. Definitely. Something that is going to bring a lot of joy, happiness, and fulfillment for you. So, if this resonated with you, or if you enjoyed listening to me talk, then like this video for me, comment, follow me on Instagram at thebluntreader, and I will talk to you next time. Group number two, this is going to be your message from Spirit about whoever you are thinking about. Okay. I'm taking it all in here. Feel like there's a lot to take in. We got the wedding card, so the situation involves marriage. This Five of Wands says that, it could be a whole lot of people involved. We do have the family influence card. So it could be that, you're married to somebody and that's who you're asking about, or the person that you're asking about is married. Or you're married, but there's somebody else. I feel like third party energy is essentially what I'm trying to say here, but it ain't coming out that way. With this Five of Wands. Five of Wands is a lot of people. It is competition. It is also my community card. So the situation involves marriage. We got to see a doctor card again, so it could be because you need some sort of physical checkup, possibly. I don't know if there has been cheating going on. Maybe you need to, get tested. Even if you don't know for sure, but you kind of think, you may want to get tested. I mean, everybody, if you're having sex, you should be getting tested anyway. That's just, bottom line. Making sure you're good. You're only responsible for you. You don't know what other people are doing, so make sure that you're getting tested on the regular. But this could also be some type of therapy and counseling that may be needed, possibly because of family issues. I think the See a Doctor card came out and the Healing Family Issues came out in the last pick a card reading that I did for Should You Stay or Should You Go. So maybe for some of you, there's been some type of conflict within your family, within a marriage, people that are close to you, and maybe going to a therapist, going to therapy, counseling, couples counseling, individual counseling may be helpful for you. But this situation, it feels like Spirit is saying to let it go. The Eight of Wands in reverse says that, one, there's no action being taken, but there may also be no communication between you and this person. If you are dealing with somebody who is married, you may not be talking to this person, or this person is not communicating with you, but I don't necessarily feel like it's 100% because they don't want to communicate with you. I feel like it could be because of the person that they are married to. So, this person could have, I'm trying to explain this, but like I said, it's a lot of people. So, okay, you're dealing with somebody. They're married. The person that they are married to could have found out that the person that you're dealing with was dealing with you. So they could have found out that the person that they're married to is creeping with you, and they could have blocked you or could have told them, like, look, cut this situation off, whatever it is. Possibly because, they have kids together, they have a family, maybe they're trying to work on their marriage. Whatever the case may be. I feel like lines of communication have been cut off. The Queen of Pentacles is here. Says to me that somebody doesn't feel secure. Could be not feeling secure in this relationship, in this marriage, in this connection. Possibly because there are a lot of other people, or they feel like they are competing for somebody's time. This wedding card always looks suspect to me. Because as you can see, like, she looks happy. Like, she's happy on her wedding day. Like, he looked like he strong-arming her. He don't look happy. Like, somebody tricked somebody into a wedding. And it could be because of a pregnancy. Could be because of children. Could be because of something. But he just don't look happy. He looked like he really saying, girl, get off me. And she was like, oh, I got him now. He's mine. But I feel like somebody may not want to be in this marriage, in this commitment, but they're staying because either their family is telling them to. With this Five of Wands, this could be a lot of opinions like, y'all need to work it out, etc., etc. Or they have kids together and they're trying to stay together for the kids. But meanwhile, you're miserable, just unhappy. I mean, she looked good. She looks happy. She looks questionable, like she done did something, like she probably poisoned him or something, but he looks miserable. So I feel like somebody could be staying in a relationship, in a marriage, in a connection, either because of family influence or they have a family with this person and they're trying to make it work because of that. We have here love. And in the back it says, get some, give some, it will cheer your ass up. Yeah, because somebody's miserable. But somebody's miserable because they're in a situation that they don't really want to be in, it feels like. But at the same time, they're not taking any action to get out of it. We have fucking apologize. In the back it says, seriously, just do it. So somebody needs to apologize for something. And then we have time to let go. Move the fuck on. Somebody needs to move on from something. Could be a marriage, could be a third party situation because somebody is not leaving a marriage. You just need to move on. I feel like that's what Spirit is saying. Like, stop all the arguing, stop all the fighting, stop competing. Just let it go. That's what it feels like here. And go see a doctor, definitely. Like I said, if you are having sex, especially if there is some third party situation, third, fourth, fifth party situation going on, make sure that you are getting tested on the regular, because your health is important. Ain't no judgment zone here, but I do want you to be safe and make sure that you are good, that you are protecting yourself. So, group number 2. There you have it. I do thank you for spending time with me. Be sure to follow me on Instagram if you enjoy pick a card readings, because I do pick a card readings over there at the Blunt Reader. Also, like this video, leave me a comment down below if it resonated with you, and I will talk to y'all next time. Group number 3, this is going to be your message from Spirit about whoever it is that you are thinking about. So your first card, we have stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. We have the Star. This is the card of Aquarius. So you could be in Aquarius, or you could be dealing with somebody who is in Aquarius. We have the Queen of Wands, the Ten of Swords in reverse. We have step away from the crazy making diet for a hot second. Kale and spirulina. Tastes like ass. Don't take it personal. Summer, and the Two of Pentacles in reverse. So when the Star card came out, I heard all eyes on me. And I feel like that's kind of the energy that you are in. You are getting a lot of attention, or you will be getting a lot of attention. You may also have found some sense of direction, and you are feeling more optimistic about your life in general, not just your love life. I do feel like there is a lot coming in for you, and a lot for you to be excited about, even if you don't see, it coming now. Like, even if you feel like nothing is happening in your life, I do feel like things are moving in the right direction. With this person that you are asking about, something significant could have happened during the summer, because we do have the summer card, or something significant could happen during the summer of 2020. Don't take it personal says that whatever happened in this situation, don't take it personal. It may not be about you. I feel like it could be something that somebody said to you. This person could have said something to you or done something to you, but I feel like Spirit is saying like it's not about you. It is about you, but look, don't take it personal. The Star card is also about healing. So whatever happened in this situation with this Ten of Swords, and it seems like a lot happened in this situation, it was necessary to help you move forward, to help you grow. This is the Queen of Wands energy that we have here. This is Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, but this is somebody who's very creative, very passionate. And I feel like for a second, you might have been knocked off your throne, like your crown might have come off, but now you're back on your throne. You reposition your crown and you're good. Like, you remember who the fuck you are. And it's like, yeah, this happened. Yeah, I might have been confused here with this Two of Pentacles in reverse. I may have been knocked off balance, but I found my footing now, and I don't have time for this anymore. I feel like a lot of you aren't even really dealing with this person anymore, or you're getting to a point where you're realizing that you are the queen, that you are the empress, that you don't need anybody to make you whole, to make you feel complete. Like, you don't have to deal with this. This is beneath you now, because you've elevated, you've grown, you've ascended, you are evolving. It feels like you've been through, a very rough patch. But I feel like because you have been diligent, and despite what has happened, you are still willing to move forward, you're being rewarded for that. So stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. So maybe you've been single for some time. This Queen of Wands energy is giving me Nine of Pentacles energy, which is somebody who is single, but she's abundantly single. Like, she's okay being single because she knows her value, she knows her worth, she's focused on herself, she's tending to her own garden, she's watering and nurturing and caring for herself. And so it's like, I'm not really concerned about a relationship or what you have going on or what I dealt with in the past. Like, I'm letting that go. I'm letting that dysfunction go. I don't have time for it. And this Star card, like, she's focused. She's focused on the star, but I feel like this is focused on the light. Like, moving out of this dark energy with the Ten of Swords here and moving towards the light, and being very focused on whatever it is that you have going on in your life, in your personal life, letting this old shit go. And then stay optimistic about your love life card. Like, even this little, I don't know what it is, but it kind of looks like a crown to me. Looks like a flower thing, a wreath. I don't know. It looks like a crown though, and it's being presented to this little statue thing, but I feel like this is you on the crown. and somebody presenting something to you. This is why stay optimistic about your love life is here, because there is something coming. And I feel like there could have been somebody watching you the whole time. Like watching you shining. Watching the glow up. Watching you on your throne. Even while you were going through this, like this person could have still been seeing you in this way. They never stop seeing you in this way if this is somebody that you have already been around or already talking to. But she is focused. Focused on herself, focused on her higher self, integrating, those energies, operating from her higher self, focusing on a higher power, focusing on something that is bigger than herself. Understanding that this is helping you get to that point as well. I really don't feel like this has to do with, anybody else but you. And maybe that is what Spirit needs you to know. That right now it's about you and it's not about anybody else. And that because you've been so focused on bettering yourself, on something bigger than yourself, on your purpose, on your work, on whatever it is that you are focused on, you may not even realize that there is somebody already around you who sees you like this and has always seen you like this. So keep focusing on yourself, on your purpose, on the work that you are doing, on the impact that you are leaving on the world. Keep being a beacon of light, because somebody is going to notice that. But first you need to notice that. And remember that this is you. Always will be and always has been. Even when you were going through this, even when you were in this period, this was still you. Still a queen, still with your crown. Hold your head up. But like I said, I don't really feel like this really had anything to do with anybody else besides somebody that you may be walking away from or have already walked away from. I feel like Spirit's message is more so for you to keep your head up, to adjust your crown, to remember that you are a queen or a king. And that positive thinking, being optimistic about life in general, expressing gratitude even for this stuff right here, is how you move forward. It's how you make the most out of what is happening or what has happened and utilize that to become better. Whatever you went through wasn't personal. It was needed to create change with this number 9 here. It's closing out. Now you're shining.
Shining, 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 shining.
Group number 3, that is your message. Thank you so much for spending some time with me. Be sure to follow me on Instagram at thebluntreader. Like this video, leave me a comment below if this resonated with you, and I will talk to you later. Group number 4, this is your message from Spirit about whoever it is that you asked about. So the first card that we have out is Love Yourself First. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. We have the Devil, the card of Capricorn. We have the Ace of Pentacles, the 7 of Pentacles, the 4 of Swords in reverse, the 9 of Pentacles, the 6 of Wands in reverse. Then we have self-love, we'll get back together. In the back, we have respect issues and truth teller. And then we have you eaten? You are acting like a big ass baby and you need a big fucking hug. So Love Yourself First and Self-Love are both here. This is 2 different decks and they both say the same thing. So there's definitely a need for you to pour into yourself, a need for you to get into this 9 of Pentacles energy. This woman is unbothered. Like, she's happy, she's single, she's not worried about anything but these pentacles and herself. Like, she's good. This is somebody who is abundantly single, somebody who is okay with being single, because she knows her value in her worth. She doesn't attach her happiness to anything outside of herself. She is content, satisfied, fulfilled with her. It doesn't mean that she doesn't desire to have somebody, but until that person, the right person, comes along, she's cool being single. And I feel like this is Spirit's message for you, to be okay with being by your damn self, to love on yourself. Because with this Devil card, this is a card of Capricorn, could definitely be codependency issues here. Could also be you dealing with somebody who's very toxic. We have respect issues and we have truth teller. With truth teller, I feel like you might need to be honest with yourself. There could also be respect issues here. between you and this person not respecting you, you not respecting this person. The will get back together card came out, and I was just like, why? Well, because there's a lack of self-love here. Because there's codependent energy here. So, I mean, it makes sense, but still, why? This goes back to a reading that I did for one of the zodiac signs when I said, you know, you're sleeping with the devil, but you're sad to walk away from the devil. Like, it doesn't make sense. You're in a very restrictive energy, a very restrictive and unhealthy attachment. The Seven of Pentacles, what this person is waiting on is this Ace of Pentacles, some stability. Something to be offered to you. Maybe you're dealing with somebody who has already told you the truth, like, I don't want a relationship, I don't want what you want, or they've already shown you that they're not going to give you whatever it is that you desire, but you're still waiting with the Seven of Pentacles. Why? Is the question. What exactly are you waiting for? Because it feels like it's not coming. Like I said, the will get back together card is here, and for some of you, like, that's what you wanted to know, whether or not you were going to get back with this person. And I mean, the energy is here, yes, but that doesn't mean it's going to be successful. Hell, with the Six of Wands in reverse here, it says it's not going to be successful. Why? Because it's unhealthy. It doesn't need to be something that you are involved in, something that you give your time, your energy, your attention to. The Six of Wands in reverse is all about victory and success, recognition. This is getting what you want. It's in reverse though. So this is not going to be successful. I mean, you may get back together, but it feels like you're still going to be waiting for something. You're still going to be waiting for this person to give you something back that maybe they've already told you they don't want to give you. That they don't want. You're not on the same page. Because sometimes people are very blunt and straight to the point, and, you know, for whatever reason, people just don't want to accept that. Like, somebody can tell you, I don't want to be in a relationship, that's not what I'm looking for, and somewhere the wires get crossed and somebody's like, takes that as, okay, so we're going to be in a relationship. It's just like, no, I've already said, like, this isn't what I wanted. Even if they're not saying it, their actions, their behaviors, their patterns all suggest that maybe they don't want the same thing that you want. And you're still waiting. But you're waiting for something that has already proven that it may not be what you want. That you may not get what you want from this person. The Four of Swords for me is my fallback card. This is do nothing. Take your hands off the situation. Go to your corner. Figure some things out. But don't continue to engage. This is about taking a rest. This is reflecting. But it's in reverse. So that says that you're still engaged. Because you're still waiting. Because you're going to get back together possibly. But it's still not going to go anywhere. So I feel like the intentions of this person, I mean, it's really not even about the other person. What Spirit is saying to you is this situation is not going to go anywhere. That is going to continue to be the same thing over and over and over and over again until something changes. That you're going to keep going round for round with this devil energy, with this unhealthy attachment. Because you need to take a break from it. Because you need to take a step back from it. Because you need to fall back and get into this Nine of Pentacles energy. We got two cards here that say self-love. So there's a lack of self-love. The relationship with yourself is not up to par. So your relationships with other people will also not be up to par. Will not be healthy, will not be successful. They're going to involve dysfunction. They're going to be toxic. They're going to be unhealthy because you haven't cultivated a relationship with yourself. Every relationship that you have outside of yourself is a reflection of the relationship that you have with yourself. You are the blueprint for how other people treat you. So if there are respect issues here, it's because in some way you're not respecting yourself. If somebody is not being honest with you, they're always lying to you, then maybe it's because you're lying to yourself. And you have to be honest about that. How long are you going to wait for somebody to give you something that they have clearly shown you they're not going to give you. Nobody is putting in any work. We got the 7 of Pentacles, we got the 9 of Pentacles. There is no 8 of Pentacles. The 8 of Pentacles is about work. So you're waiting, and you're waiting on somebody who's not even putting in any effort. It's like waiting for a bus to come, but the bus is broke down. Like it's not on, it's not cranked up, it's not moving, but you're still waiting for it to come to the corner. How? So at some point, you're either going to get tired, or Spirit is going to make it to where you have no choice but to let the situation go. Whichever one comes first. But if you wait too long, then Spirit's going to take care of it and get rid of this energy. And I mean, for some of you, you may just end up getting with somebody who is the very same, and just repeat the cycle all over again until you learn to love yourself first, until you learn to respect yourself, until you learn to value yourself. It's going to be a lot of the same energy. So, I mean, like I said, I don't really feel like this is about the intentions of the other person, because I don't really feel like they have any intentions, honestly. Like I said, there's no 8 of Pentacles here. There's no work being done. Group number 4, there you have it. I do hope that it's helpful, and that it allows you to at least start to think about things in a different way. Start to love yourself more, because you deserve it. And stop waiting for something that may never come. If you don't see somebody taking the necessary actions to make something work, then do something different, so that you have victory and success here with the 6 of Wands. Be sure to follow me on Instagram at thebluntreader for more pick a card readings. Also, like this video, leave me a comment below if it resonates with you, and I will talk to y'all next time.